Hey you, welcome back to Weekly Lick, and this week we are going to be working on some selective picking. So if you don't know what selective picking is, it basically means you are selectively, I guess, choosing when to pick, but it's mostly about left hand or fret hand leading, right? So you say you hammer on from nowhere on the 5th fret of the A string, and then you follow that up with a pick. That's pretty much what selective picking means. Alright, so say in a group of 4s, say hammer on from 5 to 7, and then you pick that twice, so alright, so that's pretty much what selective picking is. Now you can get all fancy with it by adding more notes to it. And that really creates a very unique and percussive sounding lick. So this week's lick is going to be a little different because the first lick I wrote was really short, so I thought I'd throw in a bit of a bonus lick for you guys. And this bonus lick is something that I recommend you guys to start on first and then move on to the main lick. So the bonus lick is what I just played. It goes something like, alright, so you're just gonna hammer on the 12th fret of G. Just hammer on from nowhere. And then hammer on from nowhere on the 14th fret of D. And then you're going to pick down, then up. Alright, and then you're going to hammer on from nowhere again, but on the 12th fret of D. And then hammer on from nowhere on the 14th fret of A. And then down, and then up on that as well. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just gonna pick on 3 and 4s. Alright, and that is the bonus lick. So when you're doing selective picking, make sure you are palm muting as well. And the main lick goes something like. Selective picking in this one is kind of all over the place. So that is why I recommend you to try out the bonus lick first if you've never messed around with selective picking before. So the main lick, you're going to start off the same way. You're going to hammer on from nowhere on the 12th fret of G. Then hammer on from nowhere on the 14th fret of D. And then pick down, then up. Alright, and then you're going to hammer on from nowhere on the 12th fret of the low E. Then hammer on to 15, then hammer on from nowhere on the 14th fret of A, then hammer on from nowhere on the 16th fret of D. And then going to pick down and up on the 16th fret. Alright, so alright, and then once you hit that, you're going to pull off the 12th fret. And then hammer on to 14, and then you're going to hit the 17th fret. Alright, so and then you're going to pick down and up right after you hammer on the 17th. And then you're going to hammer on from nowhere on the 12th fret of G. And then you're going to hammer on to the 14th fret. And then hammer on from nowhere on the 15th fret of B. And then you're going to pick it. And then you're going to hammer on from nowhere on the 14th fret of G. Then hammer on again to the 16th fret. Then you're going to hammer on from nowhere on the 17th fret of B. And then you're going to pick this one twice. Alright, so I'm going to play it slow. Alright, and that is this week's licks. And as always, the tabs for all of my weekly licks are all available on my Patreon. So if you head on over there and sign up, you'll be able to download the guitar profiles or the PDF of all the tabs for past and future weekly licks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next video.